Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio and welcome to Satellite Island. I am SeiferKatt and you may notice that I've made a couple of changes. I've added some lights. I couldn't help it, I was having too much fun and I needed to add lights. Also, I want to do a little thing real quick with decider combiners, whatever. Some deciders where I just want to make things a little bit cleaner. Because this here doesn't work particularly great. So I made a blueprint for this, and now it'll work better once I have more deciders. Which, oh, they've got to be arithmetic combiners. Well, I messed up. That's fine. Okay, so with that, they will then actually put things in the right place, and that'll be a lot nicer to work with. So that way, if they see one's got more than the other, then they won't freak out. Because I've learned how to do things a little bit better. And they said learning about signals was a waste of time. Where are they now? I do not know. Please, someone tell me where they are now. I wasn't paying attention. Actually, we don't need to do it that way. I would like to get the core miners doing their thing. And what we do need to do today is probably get laser turrets built. I would love to get the satellites done, and we will get a satellite done very soon. But let's get the laser turrets started because, gosh darn, we need them. So laser turrets can probably even hang out in this middle bit. Because, quite frankly, everything sort of hangs out in the middle bit these days though, doesn't it? That's okay. So if we've got a bunch of holes, and that's just going to get worse as time goes on. So let's fix up some of those holes and hopefully we'll be okay. So lasers. You know them, you love them. Let's get them. I believe we need green circuits. We do, and did. And we also need these small electric motors, which we can easily enough swipe them. Which is funny, I actually didn't think I was ever going to need them again, but here we are needing them again. Then we need glass and batteries. Okay. Glass we can steal from over here. Going to be the odd one where it actually goes back up the line, but sometimes you got to go and break conventions. That's what I learned about when I used to go to conventions. Sometimes you had to break them. And they'd say, please stop breaking our conventions. Our guests are upset. And I'd be like, conventions are made to be broken. And they said, no, they're not. They're really not. And I went, well, sucks for you. Anyway, I'm not invited to Armageddon anymore, which is a local pop culture convention in New Zealand. I'm not allowed to go there anymore because I kept breaking conventions. And honestly, that's on them. Couldn't have had such easily broken conventions. Okay, and then we need batteries, which I think batteries sort of over here, but I know we... Oh, that's right, we put them on that line. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's cool. That's easily done, actually. I thought that was going to be a problem, but it's not. Nothing's a problem when you have the power of spaghetti. That's just a really untidy system, but it'll do the job. Okay, and a wooden box, because we probably don't need too many of these. And that'll just start making my lasers. How many of these do we want? Like, I think 5 stacks. That's probably too many. I think they probably stack in 50s, but I think we're better off having more than less. Okay, so that's a good start to getting things done. More lights might be good. We are going to need more bullets and more walls and turrets because those darn bugs keep getting in. And I'm not okay with it. But thankfully, the construction bots do a pretty darn good job in fixing things up. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty thankful for them for that. But once we get lasers, then we'll probably find out how robust my systems are. I do not have enough power for lasers. But I've got a big deal of accumulators, so hopefully that should be enough. As long as they don't attack when the core miner has stripped everything. So, satellites. That's what we need now. The satellites require a bunch of things that are pretty easily come by, and then we'll ship them off to Satellite Island as well. Or maybe we'll just build them on Satellite Island itself. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Why would you not build something on Satellite Island? It's literally what the island's there for. We need low density, we don't need heat shield. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Things are in slightly the wrong place. If heat shield, okay, you know what? We can fix this. Because if we do this slightly differently, we will be able to do that. Now I'm just going to tidy those up a bit. We do have a rocket ready, but we've got no satellites ready, which is far from ideal at this time. We do also have a bunch of crap. I think we're almost done. Actually, look, I think we're fine for now. No, we're not. Let's just actually get this fixed before we create more disasters that we were not prepared for. Story of my life, honestly. Okay, so just put the heat shielding in there. Put the things we just don't really need into there. That should stop very soon. Yeah, I think we're fine now, actually. I don't think we've got anything to worry about. So just chuck everything in the box. We're going to need another box. A bigger box, perhaps, would be a better idea. Like they say, you can never have too big a box. Okay, so. Now we have this. And the satellites, navigation satellites, they require these. Because if you're not building your satellites on Satellite Island, what are you doing? Wait, do I not need RCUs? I don't. Well, that meant this whole thing was a waste of time, but that's okay. So I need solar panels, accumulators, glass, radar, and processing units. Okay. So some of those things are easier to get than others. Glass, not difficult to get. In fact, let's just do this real quick. Because let's be honest, this is really where we're going to be going very soon. And we're just going to keep doing researching. Because that seems like the right thing to do. I was thinking we might want to start thinking about uranium power. Just an idea. Okay, so satellite, let's just put that as a favorite for now. So glass and processing units can probably stick together right now. So if we do that. Actually, no. Not quite sure what we're doing here, but we'll get there. Don't you worry about that. Okay. Processing units, they come through here. We do still have a bit of plastic issues, but that'll all be sorted out very, very soon. Nothing to worry about there. Oops, nope, that was actually correct for a moment. And if we can just get that across. Get rid of those trees. No one needs trees. Trees ain't doing no good for me, that's for sure. Okay, just a little hop. And there we go. That's more things that we need for the satellite. We now need radars, solar panels, and accumulators. Some of those things I've already got prepared. Radars, on the other hand, I do not. They require electric circuits, small electrical motors. Oh, really? Small electrical motors, the things I thought we never needed any more of. We do have 13 lasers though, so that's fun. Let's start gathering those. Okay, solar panels and accumulators. Well, accumulators are up here and solar panels are not far from them. Can we put a line through here? Not safely. Not safely. But that's what we're gonna do. Because I don't really have other options right now. So this, of course, will leave a lot of accumulators on a line that we don't really need, but that's just how life's going to be for now. We do have a space here that we can go. The solar panels are not too far from here, I don't think. Where do we build our solar panels? Maybe up here? That'd be way too early for solar panels. Where do we build our solar panels? Well, that's not good to lose those. Oh, further down. In fact, we're taking them right next to it. Okay, that's fine then. That's perfect. Because then we... Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. We're great. That's great. Love that. Oh, I suppose that needs power as well. Complaining about lack of power. Psh. We are missing more underground belts, but that's okay. Because we got tons of those these days. And if we just keep on rolling... that's probably bad. Yeah, that's known as the situation as real bad. That's not great either. Okay. So now that we've picked up stuff we didn't particularly want, I think we're good. Now we can bring that straight over. Yeah. We're currently under attack. That's pretty normal. They're probably breaking through somewhere. Oh, they are actually... Wow, they attacked from a weird direction there. That's alright. When we get the lasers going, that won't be a problem anymore. In fact, we got some lasers on us. Might be the time for that. And of course, we don't want to have the lasers right next to the doors because apparently spitters spit further than I expected. So, we're going to go a little bit further out. Suppose we probably need to worry about radars as well. Not radars, sorry, power. Okay, and I anticipate that should defend that wall slightly better. We do still have 3 turrets left, which we are going to replace these with turrets. And we're just going to keep researching nuclear power because why the heck not, you know? What they always say about nuclear power. Nuclear power, why the heck not? It's the brand recognition that gets you there. Cool. So that should protect our base a little bit better. We do seem to have a bunch of something massing there, mostly spitters. Seeing a lot more spitters these days. They're new. They didn't used to exist, and now they do, and that's wonderful. I'm so happy that spitters are real now. Anyway, we've got a bit of heat shield in there, that's not really required. And those trees out of the way. We go like this. Oops. Now, you know what? I really like that being tidy, and I kind of want to continue having it being tidy. Okay, we're one step closer to getting satellites. Awesome. Loving that. I still really love this little light show that I have. I think that's super important. Yes. Cool. Sorry, I was just getting paranoid about other things there. We are still good. And we don't need that tree. That tree can go away. So we're going to have a lot of accumulators and solar panels that, quite frankly, we don't need. But it's fine. Okay. Finally, radar. And then we can start sending off tons and tons of rockets into space and just figure out what's out there. So how do radars get built? Electric circuits, small electric motors. We built them here. Okay, so radar. I've immediately forgotten what a radar looks like. That's not a good sign. Okay, iron plates and electric circuits. Well, the good news is we could probably merge those bad boys together. Because if we do this and this, there we go. That's half of what we needed right there. Easy. Stone bricks, that's pretty close too. Need to get those out of the way for a moment. And if we could just get some small electric motors, which, again, I didn't think we'd ever need those again, but here we are again, needing more small electric motors. Here I go killing again. And the bricks come out into there. So if we go down here, and then, oh, I'm wounded it seems. My keyboard is lit up. Probably when I was trying to kill those monsters. Into there. Awesome, so that should be my radars. At least it will be when that happens. Right. We've got a bunch of stuff we really don't need, but that's okay. We'll get that stuff sorted out later. Plastics. You know, plastics we're running low on, and I don't like carrying a bunch of plastics. That makes me think something just... Yep. Meteor just hit us again. We gotta stop that from happening very soon. But thankfully that one was fairly light damage. Destroyed a wooden box. Probably just lost a lot of large electric motors just then. That's highly disappointing. But that's probably my fault somehow. I'm sure I'll figure out somehow that how that was my fault somehow. Okay. Probably because I put them all in the box and haven't defended my bloody base. That's probably how it's my fault. Okay, and we are still under attack, but that's okay. That'll all be resolved shortly. And that should be the satellites that I require. Now, what I think the plan here is I don't want infinite satellites. I think that's fairly obvious. So what I am going to do... Oh, cool, it's my robots. I'm going to put this along here, and I'm going to put this on a circuit, which says read satellite, navigation satellite. If this equals 0, it's enabled. Which currently, it does read 0, so it is enabled. Oh wait, no, that's not where you do that. You do that here, derp. Really simple stuff there. Satellite equals 0, it's enabled. Okay, let's launch this ship and see what we find. Also auto launch with cargo. So this is the first satellite. Awesome. Let's see what space looks like. Discovered an orbiting space satellite, or space platform. You've unlocked navigation satellite. You've discovered a new planet, Kamar. Okay, well, let's see what we've got. Universe Explorer, we've got Kamar. Let's view the surface of Kamar, shall we? Kamar looks a lot less friendly than my previous places. Wow, that's ominous as shit. Actually, let's... hang on. Go back into there. Okay, so Kamar has a lot of vulcanite, which is good. Wow, it does have a lot. Beryl. Don't know what I want beryl for. Stone, uranium, iron, crude oil, coal, and a little bit of copper. Not much though. Crude oil's got enough. Iron's more or less the same as Nevis or Novice. It has climate tags: volcanic, waterless, desert, treeless, earthy, and canyons. There's no water here? Oh, there is definitely no water here. I don't see any biters though, so maybe that's good. Oops. How do I go back to Novice? Okay, so... Universe Explorer? No. Star map. Okay, so we can see Novice. It's actually pretty close to Kamar. Oh. Oh, there's lots of stars. Holy shit. Okay. That's kind of scary that I hadn't considered. There's a lot of stars out there, huh? Away we go to the great unknown. Let's go without a care. There are things in there. Let's not waste those. That is my satellite telemetry. Cool. Let's do that with a stack inserter just to really get that out of there. I prefer not to lose that. And satellite telemetry, what is that used for? It is used for rocket science packs. Well, that's not surprising. It needs... That needs to be made in space. So at some point that's just going to need to be launched up there. That's alright. That's what space is there for, right? To launch stuff into it. Like, space is designed to just have things launched into it with reckless abandon. And we got plenty of reckless abandon over here. Well, anyway, that's going to keep launching satellites. Hopefully we find something that... Wait a second, vulcanite. I remember looking at vulcanite. Not colcanite. That's something very different. Okay, so vulcanite ore, which is good. Needs to be crushed up. That's not a problem. then it needs to be watered. You need to wash it with water. That might be a problem in a place with no water. So either I need to ship water there, or I need to ship the vulcanite out. The good news is right now vulcanite is not really required, but I feel like it's going to be soon to make my iron a little bit more efficient. Okay. Good to know. I was thinking about moving the core miner at some point as well. I don't think we need to do it now, but certainly one day we will. And I had some items that I wanted to just get out of the way. This is probably a good way to do it. Just chuck the things I don't really want in there and the machine will sort itself out. Okay. We do not have a radar over there. Well, you know what? I know a place where I build radars, so I could just take one of those ones. Aha! Alright, so we might need to get more plastics sorted out, because plastics is very, very sad. I hate sad plastic. Alright. Iron, we still have 2.0 million. It's gone down by 0.1 million, so it's 100,000, which is fine. It just means it's being used. I like Satellite Island. Sorry, I just needed to look at those lights just then. Yeah, the crude oil is being expended. Concerning. So maybe very soon we'll need to have another oil refinery location, like with more pump jacks and such. Speaking of pump jacks, that probably could do a little better if it actually pumped that petroleum out. I don't know if it's really going to help that much, but whatever. Okay, so I'd like to get that crude oil. Have I found any more crude oil? No, I have not. Alright, well that's fine. You'll get that. Sometimes. The crude oil's been pumped out. We're going to need more crude. We're going to need more oil refineries, which is just got more stone bricks. So let's prepare those now. One day I may need to modernize the stone as well, but we haven't got around to it yet. Let's do a couple more oil refineries, because if we're going to run out of oil, let's do it properly. And then do we think about efficiencies? Oh, we could get more productivity modules in there, and that'll probably make my oil comes out a little bit better. Logically. Actually, if I just do this... make the bots do the annoying pipework. He says he's doing the annoying pipework himself. And water is required. Okay, cool. So, now I think it is time to automate module production. Or do we start getting into other sciences? Not really sure. How's the next satellite going? I know it's relevant, we're not even close to space yet, but it's nice to see what's up there. 20%. Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of rockets. I may have gone too hard into this. Alright though. We are being attacked there, and we've got a train that has no fuel in it. That's kind of funny. Okay, well they're being attacked there, which usually means they need more lasers. The logic I'm going to go with. Hello. You look like some friendly fellows who would love some lasers. Welcome to the laser town where we have lasers. And we sit a little bit further away from the door than we used to. Where's that one? Not close. It also hurt the bugs. Is it worth charging after them? Wait a second. Do I have infinite view now because of the satellites? I do. That's... I guess that makes sense. It's cooler. So now I can see into space better. Which is good. I like being able to see into space. Where I keep all my good stuff. It's where I keep all my space. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need to do... Oh, okay, so if I hit N, that brings up the navigation satellite, and that's when I can do this. It's almost like playing Brave New World at that point. Which we don't need to do, but... and how is this going with oil? This has got 5k oil in it. That's not much. A very disappointing lack of oil, to be honest. Grab some coal for that train. I mean, I guess I could fuel it with solid fuel bricks, but honestly, all the coal that I have, I probably want to use it for... That one fine? Yeah. Yeah, all the oil that I have, I probably want to use for the plastics. Or whatever the heck else needs the things. Could start cracking. How much work is cracking going to be? Just need some water, honestly. Yeah. Okay, let's do some cracking then. Let's get cracking, as they say. It's not going to be a lot of cracking, but it'll be enough. Release the Kraken is a joke that also works here, by the way. And that's using a green wire, so we'll just keep using green wires. Cannot connect to wire. Why not? Is it too far? Is that your problem? Shouldn't be too far. Should be able to. Why can a chemical plant not connect to that? Okay. Well, I know wires can connect to pumps. So let's get a couple of those going then, I guess. Maybe that was just the problem. There we go. So if heavy oil is greater than, say, 4,000, enable, which has enabled it. Good job. And then light oil to petroleum. Similar idea. And we need to get water into there as well, which, you know, is a very common problem for water to be in a well. And likewise, we're going to... How much is that reading? It should be reading like 4,000, which is fine. And likewise, that goes like that. And when light oil is greater than, say... Let's just go greater than 5,000. And that should give us more of the petroleum gas. So at the very least, that gives us a little bit more leeway. So it's not super effective, but when we do productivity modules and other modules right now, actually, do we want to do modules or do we want to do big ass guns? Big ass guns does seem useful. Now we can make these ones by hand and then just make the ammo. That might be a better idea. Electric circuits, batteries, and steel plates, which honestly, that stuff all sounds like over here, so maybe we do the big ass gun array over here. So, what do we need? Lots of processing units, some copper cable, then we'll see from there. If I could build 2 of these big ass guns, I'll be pretty happy. And then hopefully that'll save me from some of the damages that happen. Probably not all of it, but if you can save yourself from some of the damages, you know, you're probably in a better place than you are right now. Batteries. I know batteries get pulled along right here. More processing units and some copper cables. Copper cables. Now, I could just grab the copper cable. I could grab the copper and make the cables, or I could just do that and then figure it out from there. And some concrete. Not too much concrete, but just a bit. Nice. Okay, so that makes 2 big-ass guns. Heck, yes. The lasers do well, except... Oh, that was a medium spitter. That's bad news. I gotta stop flying because that does turn this thing off. Okay, so I can't fly for a little bit, but what I can do is use electric circuits and steel plating. Okay, so that only has batteries. All I need to do is grab batteries from there and then I'm good. And batteries should... I'm so scared of flying, so now I have to walk. Scared of flying is probably the wrong word to use, but... Oh, it's a chunky boy too. Okay. Maybe we'll build up there. Not like the other things can't come up there. And we're not really using this area for anything. That's a big turret. Okay, so it charges up, it drains 20 megawatts while charging. Yeah, it's fine. Ah, jeez. You know what, I gotta go deal with that. Thankfully, it seems like my stuff finished building before I had to go over there. Portable RTG? Oh, okay, that's my fusion cell. That's cool. Could think about that. Or we could just start building cargo rocket silos just to prepare for that eventuality. Okay. Thank you for your service of being different types of things, but we've really got to put, you know, energy weapons in there now. Of course, the longer we do that for, the more hurry uranium power is going to be. And yeah, it could be a problem. Oh, we are under attack again. Gosh. Yeah, okay, this could be a nightmare very soon, so we may actually need to start getting construction bots with repair packs to deal with this. Well, thankfully, it looks like they're mostly being kept at bay, and the laser turrets are doing alright. But power is a scary thing. If I run out of it, it gets a lot scarier, I suppose. That thing is being charged, as is this one. That is huge amounts of draw. Probably shouldn't be doing that during the night, but yeah, we're relying on just steam engines now, and everything's gone down to about 60% power. Slightly problematic. You get that sometimes. Those are big chunky guns. How do I fire those at worms? Probably a bit much. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely too much. Firing those at worms, just... it would obliterate them, so I guess that's something. One way we could do this is we could just take the iron plates and then assemble the steel there. Probably a little bit of a waste, but could do it. And we also need electric circuits, which we're going to have to pull from... yeah, okay, that's fine. Actually, we need steel as well, right? Yeah, steel and circuits. Okay, so we could just... Blood and Thunder, steel and circuits. Okay, good. That's never going to work quite like the way I wanted it to then. Don't know what I was thinking. That, on the other hand, will work perfectly. And then that should protect this planet from space. You know, you always want to be protected from space, especially when space keeps trying to shoot you. And if we need to, we can always make more cannons. Also, it appears that they're attacking my copper mine, so I'll be back in a second, guys. Don't let any rocks fall down while you're not loaded, and where it's not your jurisdiction right now. But just don't let it happen. Okay, looks like we are really draining the copper on those sides. I guess we probably need to expand that out very soon. But not yet. Okay. So for now this base looks sort of protected, but of course we still are going to need to deal with the big ass worms very soon. Not big ass worms, the bases. And we'll get there. It will happen very soon, in fact, I believe. Just need to grab some stone, or build some repair packs, because let's be honest, the drones love using those things. And let's just get this artillery shell ready. So, if it fires 2, we should be sort of maybe okay. I only see 1 bullet in it though. That's alright. The point is, meteors should start being shot down now. And that's okay, I'm pretty pleased with that concept. Concept of meteor defense systems is probably good. I think we should have them on in real life as well, but I understand that's expensive. And difficult. Because meteors are dicks. That is the official reason. Meteors are just not friends. And this is going alright, but of course we do need to start thinking about uranium. Are these? No, they're still small spitters. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, now, why are they attacking on that side? Oh, because there's a big cliff, it funnels them. Oh, the good news, if it funnels them, you could use that. It funnels them all the way, so they're probably coming from the other side of the lake as well. Okay. So what we're going to do is build a wall. That's pretty good, but we are going to extend it that way because they do like going over shallow water sometimes. And we're going to put some laser turrets there. This should allow my expansion to glorious regions of territory. For the glory of my little space empire that isn't in space yet. I guess we're sort of in space. I think we're sort of in space is a bit of a lie though. Like, we've touched space, acknowledged space, and now space is not returning our calls. It's a bit rude, but you know, that's how space is. Hey, Water Supreme, technically we're all in space? That is true. That is absolutely a name, by the way. We are in space, but I'd like to be more in space and also... Yeah, okay, we are technically all in space. Can't get around that one. Now, it doesn't like that we lost an electric pole because we don't carry those wooden ones anymore. Okay, so that should... Well, it is certainly a name. I don't know what to tell you on that one, mate. And because I do know they do like... What are we working on? Well, we're working on a few things, and unfortunately I've got the attention span of a squirrel, so... One option is working on uranium. Another one, which is probably better, is actually start working on productivity modules, speed modules, and to a lesser extent efficiency modules. I wonder if how high efficiency modules are even required. Good question. So getting to 3s is sort of important. Getting to... No. Got the wrong way around. 2s is useful. My goodness, yeah, we are severely underpowering that side. Defenses appears to be what we're actually working on right now, because the alien life forms are not happy that I exist. It's rather rude of them, I know. We may actually need to go to another layer. I know just building more layers of walls is probably not really helping us too much, but they are getting more and more angry about what's going on. We probably need to grab more laser turrets as well. Where are they even coming from? Probably here. Oh, there's oil over there too. Fascinating. Gosh, guys, seriously. My defenses are weak. Why would you attack me then? Oh, I see. Now, of course, there's always the option of flamethrowers, but I just don't have the oils on hand to do that. Got some oil, but just not quite enough to be using it effectively. We'll get there. Okay, so good news is we can just build more turrets. And picking up that wall as well, I think. Yeah, so it does seem to be a problem that... I do like it just sort of shoots one and it dies, shoots one and it dies. It's like the damage is sufficient, but the output of lasers is insufficient. It's not enough lasers. Like you could see there, it's like it's doing the damage, it is actually ripping through them, but it's like going pew, 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 because it has to keep retargeting. Also probably lack of a few things, honestly. Power is more or less fine, but we do need to start getting uranium power up in the near future. I'm glad I got lasers automated when I did, because otherwise we'd be having a slight... Yeah, see, they're really just... Oh, that one's not a problem. Although that one's not lasers. So power is mostly fine. The accumulators are going down, but that's probably because of the core mining drill. Yep. So power is not a problem, which is nice. It's nice to have something that's not a problem right now. Satellite Island, just checking that real quick, how we going there. Yeah, it's a bit slow. There is an argument to be had about actually going out and hunting some more aliens. It's a good argument too, honestly. And let's get rid of these. Yeah, let's just do that real quick. Okay. Then let's put the laser... Let's put some laser turrets out there because... And with a little bit of distance as well. In fact, they always attack here, so let's just really give them the pain. Accumulator... Oh, yep. This core mining drill is the problem. Okay, that's fine. These are going slow mostly because of lack of red circuits. Red circuits are going slow most because of lack of plastic. So, as much as I would love... Okay, actually, I was just checking this out. So, 2s are used for that, 3s are used for that, 4s, 5s, 6s? 6s are needed, but that is a late technology. Okay, so I don't really need efficiency modules too much right now. The speed and productivity... Well, I guess I need some... Efficiency 1s is probably good enough. Like, efficiency 1s will do a good enough job for now. So, let's go back into here. We do need more advanced circuits, and honestly for that we're also going to need more... Oh gosh. That's not great. They are sort of getting through the walls occasionally. So, couple of plans. Let's just check that real quick. Yeah, we're not actually under attack there. I'm just still trying to get the hang of the navigation satellite. So I don't know why I'm really wanting to check out all these planets right now, because I'm still needing to get into space before I can start colonizing a new world. But it is good to be prepared. So what do we need before we really take another oil base? Well, what we probably need is a radar over there so we can actually see how badly that's going. They did destroy some lasers. Okay, well, defenses seem to be the problem. Wow, they really did get through that, didn't they? That's going to cause really interesting power spikes when shit goes down, I think. That's fun. And... Ow! Maybe a slightly deeper wall as well. At this point I could start considering whether repair bots on all sites might be a good idea. Certainly not a bad idea. Build a mid pack? I can. Cool. Alright then, well you take care. Thanks for coming by, really appreciate it. You too. Okay, so... Hey, thanks for the follow. Also appreciated. Okay, so we are... Lasers are getting sorted. We need some walls. Maybe stronger walls. Like I was saying I didn't need stronger walls. Maybe stronger walls wouldn't be too bad. Oh, because I've technically launched a satellite, I can queue things up now. Wonderful. Concrete walls might actually not be a bad idea. It's just concrete and stone walls. Well, we got stone walls and we got concrete, so put the two together, it's like, you know, chocolate and cheese. I don't know why people say that sounds good. That sounds terrible, but whatever. Hey, Mighty Panda. Thanks for being in the stream. That is not where I want that to be. That's got to just be a regular one. Okay. And we haven't actually got the tech for concrete walls yet, but when we do, oh boy howdy, we're going to have some concrete walls. Just a wooden chest of concrete walls should do the trick. Can I rotate these to like... No, they don't have a quick charge mode. That's fine. All those other ones... No, that's right, fine. I don't really need to change those. Actually, yes I will though. Quick charge mode is real quick. Apparently it just shuts down your entire base for a moment. Maybe I don't ever want to do that. Watch for power spikes. Geez, you ain't kidding. So, what I would like to do is get some long-ass electricity cables. See, that's going a bit better. A few more lasers gets the job done. Very happy with that. Good job, lasers. Proud of you. Yeah, the extra guns are good. I think concrete walls will help a bit more as well. Okay, how many of those? So we need some iron sticks. Funnily enough, that's something you don't really carry a lot of on you, usually. Some steel plates, yep, we got plenty of those. Yeah, we're just gonna make those by hand. I know it's pretty heretical to do that, but it's fine. Oh, they actually came around the corner too. Sneaky little bastards. We're gonna need some rails. Actually, we also need to go and kill some of the bugs while we're there. Don't know if the defender capsules were very good. So we might just take a bunch of grenades and see what happens. That's exciting. I'm very scared for my life doing this, but it does help. Okay, so we need to go over here and get more oil because that'll allow me more plastic, which would then make everything a lot more pointful. Pointful is not the correct word. There's a lot of meteors over there. Hello, friends! I got here before I decided to check how much fuel I had for my jetpack. Thankfully I've got enough, but I got way too deep into this bullshit before realizing I better check that. Okay. Good to get a few more bug nests down. Oh, they hit me. That's rude. Shields are fine though. Shields are getting a little bit less fine. But there we go. That's oh, was there something left? There's a worm left. Hello. Alright then. That did seem to help out. Let's lay down some fire and see what happens. I know I was told fire doesn't work as well, but it's doing alright. Oh dear. Quick, burn the trees! I hate that. Oh gosh, oh gosh! Well, I died a lot faster than I expected to die. I don't know if I can recover my body. Okay. If I can't recover my body, there's another plan. Do I have the technology to build a tank? Not yet. Not anytime soon either, which is probably the real disappointing part. Do I have just technology to get a car? I do. Which does come with a machine gun. Okay, that's probably bad. So we're gonna make a car now. Oh. 1 out of 3 meteors destroyed. Heck yeah. Good job, guys. Proud of you. Yeah, until we get plastics a little bit more efficient, we kind of stuck here. So what do we need for a car? We've got the engines, we just need some steel plate and some iron. Yeah, they really just need more than one laser going at a time, don't they? Okay, let's get a car and let's get some ammo for it, and then let's hope for the best. Let's see if I can recover my dead body. We're gonna need to fuel the car. Gosh, this is a rescue mission. A very stupid rescue mission at that. Da 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 da. Okay. Let's go out the front door and then let's see where we can go. Is it the front door or is it the back door? I don't really know what my front and back doors are. Okay, we've got ammo, we've got... Let's go! This may be a foolhardy adventure, but let's see how it goes. Oh, so many rocks. I'm so afraid. Nice little engine sound. That's kind of a cute engine. Kind of wanting something a little bit more aggressive as an engine, but don't really. Okay. Crash into trees, that's good. Yeah, I can see my body. Okay, just drive very slowly, very quietly. Oh, they're mad. No, that's alright, it's alright. You're allowed to be mad. Oh god, my car. This might be a difficult rescue mission with those worms. Okay, well I've destroyed trees by impact, that's cool. Nope, 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 nope. Those worms are going to be the trouble. They should have brought more repair packs. Okay, we might be okay. Okay. Operation Rescue Body. Successful. Body rescued. Let's get the hell out of here. Honestly, kind of impressed how well that went. I mean, aside from the part where I thought I was going to die. You know, aside from that part, pretty good. Aside from the part that I crashed into rocks because I'm not used to driving these things. Could be better. Oops. Tree. Alright. Tree. It's fine. Yeah, look, we're good. We should have concrete now as well, so that should help. Slightly sturdier walls. Because these stone walls have 350 health. Concrete walls have how much? I don't know, let's find out. 800. Wow, they have like more than twice the amount of health. Okay, this is good. Let's stack insert these boys. Okay, so this extra concrete wall should help in a couple of places. What are you doing? You're recharging? Okay. And sure enough, that was a pretty failed attack, so I'm pretty happy with that. I would probably need to get a little bit more defenses on that side. I'm really just trying to defend right now, which is not great, because when you're defending, you're not building. But very soon I will be building a new oil refiner, or a new oil mining place, and that'll be good. Important thing is, these turrets do seem to be holding them back a little bit better, so maybe I really do need to worry about uranium refining very soon. How much work to get a centrifuge? The advanced circuits are going to be the problem, aren't they? Other ideas would be to have roboports and actually automate building things. Okay, look, that's not required anymore, but I'm glad we considered it. Oil is probably absolutely tapped out. It is... Oh, you know what? That was never even connected in the first place. Not that it's going to give me much, but... yeah, for a brief moment it gave me something. That shouldn't actually be pumping. Oh, wait, above 4,000. Huh, that's the wrong number. That should be above 40,000. And that should be 50,000. Okay, we do have another problem with another base there. And I'm scared to go for it after how the last one went. Again, we gotta do it. And more lasers probably required. Ooh, that train came real close. Alright, we survived. That train just empties so quick. Oh man. And just repair that as well, please. Wait, what's broken? Oh, the rail. Okay. So, oh geez. Hello, friends. Look, I don't really care about you anymore. We can leave. Okay, so next the plan is to clear a path to this oil. And make it so we've got enough room to harvest it when we get here. Because we also will need to defend it, obviously. We good? I think we're good. Laser turrets are doing a better job, so I'm proud of that. And I'd be happier to have these guys dead. I really need a stronger throwing arm, that's what I actually need. Okay, so it's going to be throwing grenades and also shooting. Maybe that'll help. It does seem like the... No, no killerinos. Does seem like the anti-armor bullets are doing a better job than anything else I've got right now. Okay. Next is these guys. They're like elves, these ones. They live in trees. The good news is, even if they do hit me, all I'm going to do is just fall in the water. They'll just get a bit wet. Getting wet is not a crime. Okay. We are out of grenades. Oh, let me go, please. Thank you. Okay, we'll finish off that base and then we'll return home. This base is almost done for. Okay, so that is another base that has been dealt with, and that's going to be a good little oil base. So we're going to need more laser turrets, obviously. We're going to need some oil miners. What are they called? Pump jacks. We're going to need to train out there. We're going to need some grenades. Going to need a train stop. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden it seems like everything's going through a little bit smoother now. Or maybe it just waits its 180 seconds, nothing happens, and it just goes off again. That's probably what's happening. Okay. The pump jacks. How many pump jacks do we need? That's probably a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pump jacks. Okay. 9 pump jacks, that's obtainable. Probably. Concrete walls. Yes, please. How many have we got? A few. A few. Damn, we've got a few, actually. I know I said that a few times. Oh god, if I say that one more time. Phew, I hope I stop. 71 grenades, that should be enough to clear any trees that we don't like. Pump jacks. So we need small electric motors and some steel plates. Rad. How many do we need? 90, I suppose. Done. And some steel plates. Steel plates never go bad, so you can just grab a chunk of those. Like, you can literally never have too many pump jacks. Vulcanite still being refined. Good. Well, not refined, sorry, collected. We are under attack again, but again, the damage just doesn't get through anymore, so that's nice. What do I need? Laser turrets. Yeah, they attack that wall really strongly. What's up with that? 55 laser turrets, that's pretty good. We're gonna need a pump. We're gonna need a train stop. And we're gonna need some pipes, which oddly enough we don't have. It's a little bit confusing, but we'll go grab some. And a radar, always good. Hmm. Things that we probably don't need anymore, let's just ditch them. I probably don't need these Nixie tubes, let's be honest. I'll just make more if I need them. Alright, are we ready to give this a go? I think so. So the first thing we need to do is probably get power the first issue? Power's probably the first issue. This one I should probably grab that car. Car's probably good for this. Never mind, the car was a terrible idea for this. Okay, so now we are over here. We've got power here. We can start setting up our walls. Let's just deal with these trees first. I mean, they say trees get rid of the pollution, but I get rid of the trees. So who's better, me or the trees? Exactly. Now, the good news is we probably don't need to defend against the other side. So that's something. What? Oh, it's like a little swampy bit. I didn't know I was building in a swamp. Gross. I also don't trust that the biters can't run over there. I'm pretty sure they could. Okay, looking good. I'm going to build a concrete wall all around it. I think it's just a safer idea. Okay, so now we've got laser turrets. And we're going to need... Well, now we've got walls, rather. We're going to need laser turrets. That's probably a step too close. They don't like that defense network at all there. It's probably those biters that are coming in from there. And where am I? Where are my robots? Who knows? They'll show up eventually when they're hungry, I suppose. Our robots are. We don't need to defend that side as much as I was saying. This side, though, will need defending. Can't build on shallow water. Well, don't have shallow water then. Whose fault is that? Hmm? I legitimately don't know whose fault that is. And we are running out of power poles, which is something I hadn't really considered being an option. Good news is that should be us with some degree of everything powered? No, we've run out of electric poles. Well, that's wonderful. At least they do hold their own better now. My car's just in the middle of nowhere there. That's cool. Okay, so last I saw we built electric poles down here. If I remember this correctly, which I'm pretty sure I do. I don't quite know where my bots are. They're somewhere. Actually, can I turn on bots? Maybe they died. No, if they died, then I would just launch new bots. And the aliens are really not happy with me these days. Rude. A couple new gates. Probably need some steel plate for that. That's not steel plate, that's iron. Iron is not steel. I mean, it's close, but it's not quite the same thing, I understand. Okay. So this is going to be a really tidy line, because quite frankly, I just don't care enough about actually making this tidy at all. I can hear bots. I can't see them. Which is the most annoying thing. Maybe if I just go over here. And I will... Okay, so these lasers are all online. Meteor defenses take up 10 megawatts. Okay. During the night, we do not have enough power. Interesting and concerning. So we do actually need to worry about power very soon. Cool. That's what I wanted to hear. That we were having power problems. That's a lie. I didn't actually want to hear that at all. Sorry that I lied to you all. Okay, and we've got a gate. Oh, actually, we wanted a radar as well, didn't we? Thankfully, we carry those on us these days. And we should have gates. I know I built some. There they are. I think the reason I don't like this is because it's actually a really big foundry. That's probably what pisses them off. Okay, so if I do this right, and I don't know if I do. Really? Well, there's some of my robots, so that's cool. Who knows what marvelous adventures they've had. I certainly don't. They won't tell me. They've probably been out with their boyfriends I told them not to be out with on a school night, but you know, that's how bots are. Can't control them. Oh, another bot. How you doing, buddy? They are really aggressively coming at me. Oh, more bots. Awesome. And then we can connect them up, which will be good. So we're going to put circuit conditions on the... Oh, do we have storage tanks? I don't think we do. We do now. I'm going to put circuit conditions on the stations, so that way the train will only go out if they have enough to fill up a tank. Shoot, I broke it. Right at the end too. Cool. So, circuit conditions. Really? Under attack there. Everything's mostly fine. But we are still playing a lot of pickups. It's not great. Okay, so. Let's go back home. Crude oil greater than or equal 5,000. And it's going back home again. 5,000? How much the oil the train carries? 25,000. Okay, that's a bit different. Put a whole 2 there and the number changes quite dramatically. We are beginning to run out of fuel, but we should be okay. And now we're going to put a train stop in here. With a tank and a pump and ways of getting oil into it. Maybe put another pump, I wonder? Not right now, no. They do attack there a lot, don't they? Well, I imagine that's probably going to change very, very soon with what we're doing now. I imagine they will be very interested in this base, and they will be visiting it often. It's not ideal, but, you know, that's how the aliens be. Okay. Now, this train needs to be called... No, before we name the station, don't name and shame a station before it's ready. Enable to crude oil 2500. Actually, 2500 is probably a wrong number. Let's go 2300. And then we'll name it oil pick. And it says there is no path here. One meteor fired. I don't believe it landed. No, it did not. We have destroyed a meteor. Heck yeah. And let's put some lamps in here just to brighten up the base a little. It's very dark right now. Okay. So that is another oil base ready to go. Also, we have not started researching on space platform scaffolding, which we're going to need a lot of. Let's get that under control now. Okay. Cannot just fly into your car. That's reasonable, I suppose. Now we're going to swap this. It would be 300. Well, not 300, but yeah, a smaller amount. And these things should be... Oh, I see. It's actually not ready. We didn't do the last connection. Well, I'm glad that we found that now. I guess that's why it said no path to it. Trees cannot stop me! I can't read. Trees cannot stop me. Oh. Rocks, on the other hand, can stop me easily. Yeah. Can I build a gate? I know it's stupid, but I just want to have a gate right now. Yay. Because then, when I die, I have a car. And note that's when, not if. I'll die to some stupid thing again, I'm sure. Okay, so that should be oil in a better place now. We should be getting the trains coming in, and that should give us more petroleum, and therefore more red circuits and more science, and everything is good. So, centrifuge time. Well, we need advanced circuits, small motors, a lot of stuff that we don't to carry on us. Small motors, again, it's really funny. I built this going, I don't even need small motors anymore. And all I've needed is them constantly. Okay, we need steel. You can never go wrong with too much. You can never have too much steel. And concrete, which is doing a great job of building walls. And maybe I will... At the time, I thought that... Man, we got so much concrete, I'm never going to use all this concrete. Turns out, building walls, that's going to use a lot of concrete. But walls are pretty good. I'm very pleased with these walls. And I imagine I will need to upgrade... Yeah, that's attacked a lot. So that is probably the first recipient to the Upgrade Concrete Walls award. Awarded to someone who deserves concreted walls. Ow! Spit! Okay. So, we were building centrifuges, let's continue doing that. That's right, concrete. We needed that. Oh, ho, ho, train! Thankfully I was flying. Still scary though. Concrete is over here. Yep, I knew where it was. And then we should have enough for a centrifuge. Enough for one. Two centrifuges is probably a good number of centrifuges for now, I think. And 2 meteorites destroyed. Okay, so got 2 centrifuges. My plan is for now, like right now, we're just going to grab the uranium from here. Turns out there was more uranium than we counted for. So that's fine. And we're going to probably start building south. But for now, we can just start centrifuging the uranium here. If I find my centrifuges, there we go. I'm just going to do it by hand for now. Well, not by hand, but you know. No, exactly by hand. That's exactly what I meant. Okay. And steel chest. And we'll do another steel chest to pull the uranium ore out. Okay, so the plan is for now we just put the in there and they'll just make hopefully some good stuff. Now we need to consider a new wall. I don't know if we've got enough concrete for this yet though. Ah! Hello friends! They slightly shot me down. That's okay. What I'm finding though is we probably do have enough for the wall. We just need to tidy up some of this on the outskirts. So get rid of some of these cliffs, get some of these rocks, some of these trees, and then we should be good to continue this. It is very dark over here, unfortunately. You know what? We got grenades. No, we actually do need a grenade to get some of these trees down, because otherwise, ain't nothing going to happen. Looks like the concrete walls has helped out, so that's nice. And I would like to... You know what? I liked this system. So we're going to copy it, and we're going to copy it like this. All the way across the walls for now. I do notice though that a bunch of biters just came through. That's fine. They'll do their thing. They're living their best lives. I can't stop that. But now all we need to do is just place the turrets, place the walls, and shit done. I'm going to do the thing that requires no thought, which is just building a long straight line. I can do that. We had just enough concrete. They're attacking up there again. Thankfully, the lasers do a damn fine job. Very proud of the lasers. And base defenses are more or less online. For this new endeavor. Just getting it built, and then I can start mining the uranium. Which will be very pleasing. It'll be pleasing to have uranium. I wasn't going to do nuclear power, but I'm seeing how much power I need, and let's just be honest, nuclear power is totally cool. So, got the centrifuges going. We're gonna need reactors, which I don't actually think we've got the tech for yet, do we? No, we've got the tech for your reactors. Yeah, we do. So it's going to be a lot to get it started, but once we get it going, then it's going to be good. And already we do have one piece of uranium-235. Heck yes! So the next step is probably to start mining it, which is a little bit trickier than regular stuff because regular stuff doesn't need sulfuric acid running through it. How are these guys going anyway? Don't look like they've been attacked too badly lately. That's good to see. Oh, you want to give me some wood? Alright. Thanks, guys. Okay, so now we're going to start mining the uranium. We have no mining drills on us, so that's going to make things a bit trickier. But harder than I'd expected there. And we are out of fuel. Okay, well that's fine. That was always going to happen. We fly everywhere these days. Thankfully the fuel is kept just over here. We are under attack. It's making a lot of noise. Yeah, that is a aggressive attack pattern those guys give. Might need to deal with that area over there. But then again, they're eating well, so they love eating the pollution. So I don't know what their problem is. They're like, oh, we love pollution. It's so tasty. But oh, we don't want to eat that pollution, even though it's making us stronger. If it made me stronger, I wouldn't attack them. I'd be like, yeah, thanks, buddy. Probably not actually. Okay, I didn't actually pick up the mining drills that I wanted. And they would be along here somewhere. They'll be up here. I know where they are now. He says, completely not knowing where they are. There they are. Now, I've only got 100 of them in here. That might actually be... Oh, I did have 100 of them with me already. Well, that's fine. We got extras now. And you know what? I like this pattern that we do. What I might do is set it up like that. Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to need to change things a little bit just because this is going to be a little bit different. Oh, wait. No, that's right, that's right. So we're going to go that. Things are slightly in the way, so let's just get rid of those lifts, please. That'll do for now. Feel like the belts are pointing the wrong way, but that's alright. Those shouldn't be there. Nor should they. Damn trees. Ruining my uranium mining operations. I really blame trees for that. I mean, I can, I suppose. Okay, so that will get my mining done. Well, it won't actually, because I need to put sulfuric acid in there, but that's actually pretty easily done. We just need to have sulfuric acid. And sulfuric acid is already going down somewhere, but we need to go down a little bit further. I'm gonna fly and that done. Cool. Now what I'm debating is, will this actually make enough sulfuric acid? And I feel like the answer to that is no way in heck is that going to be enough sulfuric acid. And these belts could all probably be done better going the other direction. It's alright. Because then we can have a centrifuge up the top. And the centrifuge at the top just seems like a better place to have a centrifuge. So lots of delicious green uranium for us all, as opposed to that red uranium that we just can't trust. That blue uranium, we don't even talk about it. Okay. Why do you carry coal? Like, why do you do this, bots? Now, what I'm worried about is how much sulfur do these things need per second, and it seems about 15. Actually, quite a significant amount when you really think about it. Okay, so what's going on there? Whoa, no. Okay. That tree is right in the way. Actually, you could probably do it like that. It does make a little bit more sense. And you just connect everything like that. We have run out of pipes. Disappointing. And the bots will go down there and get confused, and they'll start following me back, and I'll lose them for a while. Always good to know what's going to happen in life. See? Here they are. Didn't lose them, so I guess I didn't quite know what was going to happen, but I wasn't far off from the truth. And just connect everything together. Okay, so everything has sulfuric acid now. If it doesn't have power though, but that's the next step, isn't it? Okay, so that should be beginning to mine sulfuric acid. Oh no, it won't quite yet. Because you gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. Kind of like root beer tapper now, just trying to do it before the belt takes me out of the way. I've never been good at root beer tapper. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to do it quite like that, because they do connect to each other properly. Like, all you gotta do is that, and they're connected. Hell yeah. I know how to play this game. And with that, we should be getting uranium. And we are. Cool. We have, however, run out of uranium to centrifuge, but good news, we're about to get a shit ton of uranium centrifuge. Sulfuric acid might be a little bit short, but that's life. Actually, can we, rather than put them there, we stack them out that way, we can probably get a little bit better. That's pipe. Pipe is not belt. The classic mistake. I wasn't originally going to do uranium power, but I don't think the amount of raw power can really be understated. Because, I mean, one of these will give me like 40 gigawatts. And then you put on a second one, all of a sudden they're giving you way more than that. So it's probably fine. And you want those. Heat up, friends. And we'll just put some steel boxes outside for now that we can just do that. So that's not going to be near enough centrifuges, but for now it'll give us plenty of time to start trying to gather the right ores. Like, that is still pretty helpful. And hopefully very soon we'll get enough to actually make a power plant. I mean, then maybe we can even think about another core miner. That's probably a bit greedy. Core miners do sound greedy. That's why I like the idea of them. Okay, let's see if I can jetpack my way into this train. No, I think the train goes faster than I do. How's this line built? This line's fine. And it's fully unloaded, and the oil just immediately gets consumed. That's okay, that's why we needed another oil base in the first place. That one's going now. I mean, yeah, this is why we needed that other oil base, and probably why we're going to need another one very, very soon. And at that point, we may need to start thinking about connecting the two lines. Which is scary to consider. Petroleum going up, like petroleum's at 1700, that's pretty good. But real quick, fuel cells, they require what? Uranium 235, 238, and some iron plates. Okay, most of that's easily obtainable. And that'll make me 10, right? Yeah. Now I'd love to do the research to get Covarex up, but I don't know if that's actually a plausible concept. At least not right now. So today we really did spend a lot of the time just defending the base, but we did get some things done. We got a new research base, sorry, a new oil base. We got uranium power started, which will probably not finish next session. Next session, I imagine what we're going to have to actually do is sciences, which, you know, is productivity modules. Sciences are actually not too difficult. And with more plastics coming through, I'm seeing the blue science coming forward more, so that is going to be, and I expect most of these to be going. Yeah, most of these are going, which is really good. It's good news. And these are trying to make the most concrete they can, which is not as much concrete as I think I needed. Alright. I always say, Work for the concrete you have, not the concrete you want. Work for the concrete you want, not the concrete you have. And I'm going to take that advice to heart. And I don't think we could go wrong with a couple more lasers because, let's be honest, this place is constantly being attacked. I just don't want anyone to slip around the side there. I think we're doing okay. The base is pretty defended. It is sprawling a little bit more. We've acquired some more land. Sulfuric acid seems to be okay, mostly because we're not really centrifuging too quickly. Yeah, we're okay. And we're no longer getting bombarded by rocks quite as heavily. Now the problem we've got right now is these are going constantly just because the controls are designed that way. So basically it's another 200 kilowatts that's being used for no real reason. Maybe we could slow that down a bit. Maybe only activate if they're like 100 higher or something. We might need to fix that circuitry. That circuitry just seemed like a problem. Well, anyway, I am done for today. So thank you very much, as always, for watching. If you've enjoyed today and you're not currently following, please give a follow. It'd be highly appreciated. I will be streaming again tomorrow when I probably figure out what the heck I'm doing next. That's okay. That's the nature of the game. Sulfuric acid is needing to be consumed, but yeah, so we will be making the speed modules, productivity modules, and actually, I wonder if we can, how Satellite Island's going. Can we launch another satellite soon? We are a little bit short on rocket fuel, but we do have a satellite ready to go. So when we get some rocket fuel, that's probably happening next session as well. We will be launching another rocket to look at another planet, because right now this planet, Kamar, I mean, that looks like a nice planet. We don't know what we're going to do with Beryl, but Vulcanite is going to make a lot of my iron better refined. Actually, really quick question. What is the core resource here? That's just Vulcanite. That's not even Vulcanite crossed with... like, that's not Vulcanite and some other stuff. That's just This planet is just pure Vulcanite. So this planet is going to be sort of a catalyst planet, if you'll... got my shirt here. So that's going to be interesting. May also need to start considering... Well, it's still got 1.9 million, which is fine. But yeah, so Vulcanite's going to increase my... Oh, I think we're under attack. I can tell by the fact that the lights are blinking out scarily. Yeah, okay. Uranium power is now more important than I considered. Because that shouldn't have happened. And if when they attack at night, that does tend to happen. So, yeah, power's a problem. Anyway, I am done for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, you can view this video on youtube.com/SeiferKatt, and this video will be posted there in the next, probably the next 12 hours. And I will see you next time where we really get uranium going, because yikes, that's scary. Don't want them to get through the base. A lot of damage could happen very quickly that way. And I'll see you next time. Bye!